Welcome to round one. I would like to play first, and I would not like to mulligan. I mean, we have enough blue sources. Uh, we have a couple of cards to play here. One of them is the Metallic Mimic, which is a nice card to play on turn 2. So yeah, like if we draw into a blue land here, by turn 3, our Trophy Mage can get in there for some shenanigans. If we don't, if we draw into a plains, for example, we can play the mobile garrison. So yeah, that's fine. This is a wizard, not an artificer, right? This is a dwarf artificer. So we have to make some choices there with our metallic mimic. All right, there we go, an island. I think I may uh, choose human then, because uh, in a perfect world, I'll follow this up with Trophy Mage turn 3 and Spire Patrol turn 4, and both are humans. So, uh, let's choose human. Alright, Reckless Fireweaver. Alright, there we go, there's a land. So let's bring in a Trophy Mage. Yes, I would like to use the ability. And I think I want an implement of examination here at this point. Yes, I do. Not attacking, obviously. I mean, this is a pretty nice start for the game here from me. Alright, servo schematic is gonna do 1 damage to us. Make a servo. Next turn we can play our Spire Patrol, tap his servo maybe, and just attack into the Fireweaver. Yeah, seems fine. Guess, yes. I won't allow him to attack, to chomp with the servo. If he wants to block, he's gonna have to block with the Fireweaver, which I don't think is going to be the case. Let's see what he's got. Hopefully no removal spell for our Spire Patrol. What's that? Maybe... Alright, that's precisely what he had. No problem. Ooh, Shrum, huh? Shrum is actually excellent. So let's attack with Trophy Mage. So now, I guess we... Yeah, it's probably better to just play both our dwarves here. Swarm and the Countless Gear Renegade. See what he's got. He had his splash color, it seems, in the form of a swamp. Hopefully my Shrum gets to live until next turn so that I can play my mobile garrison. Let's see. Is that Harness Lightning? No, it's not. It's a Reckless Racer, a first striker. Sure. Alright. So let's play this. Draw a card. Ooh, that's a nice card. And then we get to attack with just this thing, I guess, since he has a first striker now. If he wants to trade, that's fine by me. But I don't think he will. After combat, I can play a plains and then play an implement to set up a potentially big turn next turn. Ooh, alright, so he wants to trade. Interesting. Let's do that then. Okay, there we go with the implement. So next turn we're probably gonna do that. We're gonna drop an aerial modification on our Mobile Garrison. I mean, first we're gonna draw two cards, right, with the implement. What's that? 4 mana. Probably a black card. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna discard a card? Ouch. That's harsh. Okay. Well, that's too bad. At least I'm going to draw a couple cards with the implement of the examination, right? Hopefully get into one. Get an aura or something. Ooh, that is interesting. Okay. Alright. And alright. I guess so what we're gonna do here now is play a Visionary Augmenter. Make a couple of servos. I mean, I guess we could make it a 4-4. I mean, a 4-3 here, right? Yeah, that would be fine, I guess. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my mobile garrison and attack. Still like my situation here, even though he's got his first striker back and he made me discard my enchantment there because I do have an implement in hand. All right, there's the Reckless Racer. All right, so let's play an implement. Let's draw a couple cards. Hopefully an aura. All right, there we go. Ooh, and we're even going to exile this guy. That's excellent. I'm going to draw a card with Strum. All right, another aura. What do we know? So let's do this and attack if he lets me. This is gonna untap my guy there. Good chump, but I think he's just gonna take 3 here. He's at a high enough life total that doesn't really matter. But the card advantage that I've gained in this game so far is just insane, isn't it? All right, has a Glimmer of Genius at the end of my turn. It's a fine card. But he went top? No, bottom top. Sure, so he probably has some sort of creature or removal spell there. The good news here is that he's gonna have a creature. Probably the hexproof guy. It's gonna be a bit problematic, but oh well. The good news is that we can actually just cast an Ice Over on an untapped creature of his, because we get to draw a card, right? We get to draw a card thanks to this Shram. I guess you're thinking he doesn't need to tap the servo token, right? Yeah, that's probably it. Alright. There's the Bastion Inventor. And Aether Chaser. Sure. So yeah, I can't do much as of right now. Let's see. I guess I can play a couple of puzzle knots. Man, if I had chosen servo with this guy, I would eventually have, you know, gotten pretty big here. I guess I will cast an Ice Over here, or won't I? I mean, he's not going to attack anytime soon with my artifact here, right? So, might as well, just to draw a card. Alright, the card was a beautiful island that we don't really need at this point. Alright, so it has four blockers. If we like sack the puzzle knot, activate the garrison and attack with everything, he can block here, 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 here and take two. So that does not work for me. Cannot remember if I have another Revolt card in my deck, which is why I'm not sure whether I sack the puzzle knot or not. What is that? Self-assembler. Yeah, this is gonna get interesting, isn't it? You may have at least one more. Yep. And a Hinterland Drake, which cannot block artifact creatures. Guess I should have waited on that ice over there, right? Maybe. Let's see. Alright, land. Land is obviously not good for us here, so let's just say go. It's gonna start bashing us in the air. Hopefully we get that thing that returns an artifact in an aura from our graveyard. We're gonna get an implement of examination and an area modification. That would be a big game. So he's gonna play his second self-assembler, it seems. And if he attacks, I guess I may just take it. Oh, alright, he already attacked. What am I saying? Sure. Ooh, Disappearing Act. Disappearing Act is a card that I like a lot here, because I'll get to rebuy my Visionary. So yeah, let's just pass the turn here. So if he attacks with a self-assembler, do I quadruple block it? I may, but he's not gonna. Sure. See what else he's got. Ooh, that thing is not happening. Sorry, mate. Let's return the Augmenter. And now I think I make a 4/4 maybe? I'm not sure. Alright, Spider Patrol is fine. And it's a human, look at that. So yeah, let's... I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we can play this thing before in case he has a counter spell, right? Sure. So yeah, guess I'll make servos because I can, start chumping if I need to. Let's tap. Let's see what. Maybe this Aether charger here. Maybe one of the self-assemblers. Yeah, one of the self-assemblers seems fine because otherwise it's gonna attack me really hard here. So now he has to draw into something to get rid of my flyer. Hopefully he didn't. Geez, Quicksmith Spy is an incredible card. I've had it and it's just ridiculous. It just takes over the game by itself. It's probably going to target the servo schematic to be able to draw cards. And I guess I can't really deal with that. If he gets something like this early, I just cannot deal with it. So he has like 2 turns, meaning 2 more cards to find an answer to my Spider Patrol. I guess at 2 turns from now he gets to chump block with his Hinterland Drake. But hopefully I draw into another aura here. Alright, that is most definitely not an aura. I don't need to play it, so let's Just attack and see what he does here. Yeah. The fact that he went down to 4 is actually fine by me because now if I do draw into a removal spell, I win the game. Hopefully not a removal spell. Alright, not a removal spell. That makes me happy. Has one card in hand, and he's gonna play it. Is that a removal spell? No, it's not. But it's a Educara P file, which is, important for him since he gets to block my guy now. Meaning that he's not just dead to a removal spell. Unless I chain removal spells, right? Since I get to draw a card thanks to Shram. Come on, non-land card. Oh, that's certainly a non-land card. So do I attack here? I don't think I do because he gets to double block. So I guess I'll just... The problem here is that he is drawing 2 cards a turn, right? But the good news is that if we finally draw into our guy that can regrow uh, enchantments, then we get an aura. A pretty nice aura to plop into this guy here. And we can draw a card for our troubles. So, I mean, I guess even with the cards he's drawn off his Quicksmith Spy here, we have to be ahead on cards drawn. And we are, like, we have 12, he has 13. Because we drew a lot of cards in the early stages of the game here. So he's thinking whether he attacks or not, I think. But I don't think many good attacks for him here. Especially since he's such a low life total, right? Alright, well. There's a land. And we're not going to attack. This allows him to surpass us in terms of cards drawn, which is obviously not optimal, but what you gonna do? I can't really attack and just, trade my 4/3 flyer for his 2/3 flyer because that's what's going to happen. I mean, I guess for his 2/4. Ooh. Alright. Except I do not control the artifact with the highest converted cost. But oh well. Let's at least give hexproof to our little children here. No attacks from me. He gets to draw into more cards here. Oh, he's gonna start just throwing stuff at my face. Right. So I'm down 9. Yeah, that could be problematic. That could get problematic soon here. Alright. Watchful Automaton is certainly a nice card for him to have. I guess in at least 4 turns, and perhaps 3, he gets to just kill me with this thing, right? That's not going to be a good situation for me to be in. But oh well. Yeah, like drawing lands here. He's definitely know what I want to be doing. Let's see. I mean, if he's gonna start sacrificing his own artifacts here to deal damage to me, at least I may eventually be able to just attack him for the win with everything I got. He puts 2 cards on the bottom and a third where? on top. So it's probably a removal spell, maybe another flyer. Not sure what that might be. I mean, I guess time is also a consideration here. He has less time in the clock than I do. His deck is also fine. Ooh, Renegade Map. Alright. Dealing damage to me, and I guess that's another effect that he gets to sacrifice to deal damage to my face, right? Which is not going to be very... Alright. So he's scrying before drawing. Put that on top and drew it. What may that be? Guess we will find out shortly here. Ooh, it's a doozy, I think. It's a large one. Ooh, jeez. Barricade breaker. Sure. Yeah, I'm getting very close to being dead here. Need to start chaining those removal spells. And not drawing lands like I am. Nah, that's not the best, is it? Yeah, I guess he's surpassed us on cards drawn, I guess. And the fact that we keep drawing lands obviously does not help. He's gonna have to attack with his... Oh, he left it on top, man. That cannot be good. Sacrificing the map to 2 damage to me, sure. I guess he can do 2 damage to me here because he has a couple flyers, right? And if he wants to get reckless, he can. Alright. Watchful Automaton. Yeah, that was a nice moment for him to draw into the automaton here. And he left it on top, which means that I'm probably just dead. Ain't that right? Alright. The Engineer, his other splash card here. So, right. This does not trample, does it? It does not. So I can just block it with a 1/1 and be done with it. I wonder if he'll be brave enough to do that, to just attack me with his flyers, and I don't think he will. Right. Let's block with a servo token. We could block with like 5 servo tokens. Let's see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 creatures. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, potentially 13 creatures, which is not going to be enough, right? He's just going to let two of his artifacts, I mean 2 of my tokens here through. So yeah, it's gonna be it. See what he does. Does he have enough things there to deal for damage to me? He does not. Ooh. I guess Deadlock Trap is a fine one, but it enters the battlefield tapped, so there's nothing I can do about it here. Let's not show it to him. Since he has significantly less time in the clock than we do, we're just gonna pass the turn and not just concede. He's getting wary of drawing cards there with his... No, he's not. Yeah, I guess he could just have done that during my turn, right? Alright, so he sacked that thing to do 2 damage to me. 1 more damage. Then I guess I'm dead. Alright, shock. We would draw into more lands there before we drew into anything relevant. Alright, well, that was an unfortunate turn of events, even though I still do think our deck is awesome. Do we want an ice over? We probably want to negate. We may want something like a leave in the dust too. Let's see. What can we take out to bring that thing in? Uh, I'm not even sure, to be perfectly honest. Maybe the Renegade to bring in a Live in the Dust is more important than a 2-2, a random 2-2 for 2. Salvage Scuttler. Would that help me? I'm not sure. Not sure. Guess we have the Puzzle Knot. And I don't think I'd want another Ice over here. So yeah, I think I'm okay with just doing that. So Aegis Automaton, do we want that thing? Is it better for us than a Cog Worker's Puzzle Knot? I mean, it may be, right? Because if the game's gonna go long, then that card could really shine. We can draw extra cards thanks to Swarm. Shall see shortly here if that works. I guess the card that actually won him the game was the summon is there, the Bolas card that made me discard my aerial thingy. Yeah, so let's play first. And yes, this is a perfectly keepable hand, especially with a metallic mimic. So I probably want to name something other than human here now. Oh, right. Since I did draw into the Spider Patrol, I think that's Spider Patrol number 2. I think I am going to name human, because that means that our guys, our flyers there, get out of shock range. If we manage, ooh, and we even drew into a Trophy Mage, man. All right. Yes, I would. And I think at this point here, I may just go ahead and get a Deadlock Trap, since I am, rushing him here. Hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell. And hopefully we draw into a land. Alright. Well, we did not draw into a land. However, we do have a Caught in the Brights that we can use. And then just attack him for 5. So now we are fairly aggressive here. And since we have 2 Spider Patrols and 1 Deadlock Trap, chances are we're going to be able to keep attacking for the near future. Alright, Treasure Keeper. That is sort of an annoying card. It is, isn't it? So I guess I'll just go ahead and cast my Deadlock Trap at this point and not attack, because I don't want to give him an extra card here at this point. I really don't. That could be a shock to kill both my creatures, right? Like he blocks my Trophy Mage and then shocks my Metallic Mimic. That could happen. Hopefully I get to draw a card here. I mean a land here, because at this point if we spend a few more turns here without drawing lands, that's gonna be a problem for us. So is he just gonna attack with that thing? Sure. Alright. There's the Fireweaver in that thing. Sure. Alright, there we go. So let's play a Spire Patrol. We get to tap this guy, I think. So that he cannot just sack this thing next turn. And we get to attack with a 3/3. So yeah, since we did draw into a land here, I am fine with what's happened at this point. Hopefully he does not have a removal spell for our Spider Patrol. Since he did not remove our Metallic Mimic, I have to think that he does. I mean, that he doesn't have like a Chandra's Revolution or something like that. Next turn, I guess we will just keep this thing tapped here so that I'm able to. I mean, so that he cannot during his next turn do the same thing here. Just attack with the Treasure Keeper. I mean, not attack. Yes, sack the Treasure Keeper. All right. Well, I guess we just attack with these two. And since all we need here is another turn, we do target the Gear Smasher there. Alright. So he may want to find a shock here. But like, yeah, like a shock doesn't even do anything for me here, for him here. He can take out a Metallic Mimic, but I'll have another flyer ready. Yep. Still keeping that guy tapped. So I'm feeling good about this. Hopefully that's not a removal spell. Alright, there's a Beefowl. Sure. Will he attack? Just stab that thing. Get out of here. Alright, just conceded. Excellent. So we managed to be fairly aggressive there, even if we stumbled on land drops. I guess this is it. I still don't want the counter gears renegade, but I do want Believe in the Dust. I may want an acrobatic maneuver, but what do I take out? Is there anything here? Nah, I think I like things as is. I mean, I would like to have an acrobatic maneuver in my deck, but there's just nothing here that I really want to take out, so. Alright, alright. This is not a bad hand at all. Has a bunch of removals. I mean, it's not as aggressive as the other one. I mean, it's not aggressive at all. Ooh. Alright, so we have a combo now. Bastion Inventor and Area Modification, so yeah, hopefully that works well for us. Alright, there's a nice over. Alright, Servo Schematic. Gonna do 2 damage to me and 1 extra damage because he's gonna attack with his Fire Weaver. I think I'm gonna just play a nice over on it though. Sure. Make it not untap. Don't wanna waste a Calling the Bright on that thing. Gonna attack us for 1. Let's see what he plays. At the moment, nothing. Sure. So yeah, right now we're gonna play a Padim. If he has a counterspell, then it's better than he uses it on Padim than on our little combo here, right? The Bastion Inventor and Aerial Modification. Oh, so that's gonna start happening, huh? So if I don't draw into a land now, I guess I just bounce his Self-Assembler. Right, I did draw into a land. But I guess, yeah, still just bounce his Self-Assembler. Right? I mean, do we want to do that? I'm not sure. We could just play a card in the Brights. But I guess we want to draw into a card to play the Bastion Inventor. Right? That will allow us to be more of a beatdown deck than he can. So let's... Yeah, alright. So there we go. We got a land. Not going to attack it because, you know, we don't want to be trading blows here. We're going to be trading blows when we have a Bastion Inventor into Area Area modification. Ooh, he has that thing. If he does, it's gonna be annoying, but oh well. Or is he just gonna play a... Yeah, self-assembler, sure. He doesn't have two though, so he's not gonna be able to get another one here. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3. Man, what I'm thinking here is, I think it may be just better for me to go implement and cut in the brights, because if I just play this thing, he's gonna attack with his self-assembler. I'm not going to block. I'm gonna take 4 plus 1 5. I'm going down to 9. And the turn after that, I want to be able to play an area modification here, so he's gonna be able to attack me again. Yeah, that does not work for me. So this is what I'm going to do. Try to hold him at bay, because like I need like 4 attacks with my Bastion Inventor to be able to really get there here. So let's try and slow him down. I guess next turn I do sack the implement. Oh, he has his own Bastion Inventor, I guess. Alright. There we go. And something else here. Sure, yeah. Well, this could mean trouble for us. Alright, let's draw into some cards here to see what we get. Alright, nothing that interesting. I guess we could have played the Bastion Inventor before, right? Just step in that thing. I guess if he attacks with the Bastion Inventor, then I get to just block with my Padim. I get to chomp. Maybe. Let's hope this works, because it's our only way out here at this point. And he right now has a much better board position than we do. But yes, we could get an unbeatable board position here. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3. Sure. I guess I do block here, since Padin is not gonna do much anyway. And I just play modification plus caught in the brights next turn. And I just don't attack, right? Because attacking here cannot be good for me. He has 2 cards in hand. Sure. Alright. So we make a 6/6, and we make this thing unable to attack. In there, right? Since we do fly, yeah, not going to attack at this point. Sadly, we need more cards here to be able to do stuff. Be able to hold the ground at least. Basically, we need creatures, right? I guess the good thing about the mobile garrison is that if I attack with it, we get to exile both these guys, right? Oh, if he has that thing that makes me sacrifice my guy, then I am so dead. But apparently he does not. Alright, there's a barricade breaker. Yeah, things are not looking good for us. Especially if we draw into a land here. Alright, we did not draw into a land. In fact, we drew into something pretty great. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. The problem is, man, I guess I'll have to block his 7/5. I'm not sure. Or maybe we just take it, but I don't think we should take it here, since he has that 1/3 thing. They're ticking away at our life total. So I guess what we're gonna have to do here is simply and like we don't get to attack with our artifact anyway, so let's see what he does. I think if he just attacks with that thing, I then just block with my specialist. Oh, okay, that is interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I'll block it like this. Cannot be too greedy here at this point. Maybe he has some sort of combat trick here. I mean, I didn't see a combat trick in the first game there. So let's get back the implement and hopefully kill his guy. Does he have a way to kill our 6/6? Maybe he just didn't think I would block. Alright, so he just threw away his guy. Oh, he may have the bolas thing, but it's the end of his turn. And if he does that, I'm going to just, crew the mobile garrison. Oh. Yeah, 3 damage to each creature. There's a problem, isn't it? It sure seems like one. At least his guy's gone there. So let's do this. Then let's do this. Alright, Shram. And that's it. Man. There's a problem. Yeah, I mean, at least we get to exile both these guys there. Not that this will do much at this point. This is going to take 7 next turn, and what do we have in hand? Oh, Chandra's Revolution. Sure. So we need to draw into a creature here, otherwise we're just dead. Is that it? Maybe if you play something here with dead no matter what. Right, B-foul, yeah. Land. Well, that's too bad because I really do love our deck. Oh well, let's concede and hope we get better luck round 2.